Hey friends, I'm so glad that you are joining me today. If you are new to my channel, I'm Tish and this is Tish Loves Home in her 50s. So I thought I would just take you along today with me as I'm kind of resetting this house. We just got back from our family beach trip a couple of days ago, and I've kind of been, just still putting things away, but there are just some areas in my house that need a little bit of attention, and I'm gonna buzz through really quickly and do some things. If you've got a few things that you need to do, just let the video play. We'll just kind of organize and clean up a little bit together. I'm gonna do my pantry. I have some clothes that need to go to be hung for consignment. I have my closet that needs a quick little pep up. And I think there are a few other little things that I just need to kind of pick up and get back in order. Probably my refrigerator a little bit too. So I went to clean the house this morning. Then I went to see another sweet lady. She just kind of wanted some opinions about her den and some ways to kind of do the furniture. So it's really lunchtime, but I'm afraid that if I stop right now that I won't get back up. So we're gonna go ahead and see if we can knock a few things out before I take a lunch break. So get yourself up, let's get going, let's do it together. So my pantry has just kind of gotten out of hand, like it happens to all of us. But as you can see, I do have some organization going on in here, and I've got my little snack bag on the door, which this has been a lifesaver. But I just need to clean some stuff up. It's gotten a little bit of a mess up there, and I need to rearrange a little bit here and kind of go through some of these tubs. So let's just go ahead and see if we can knock this out. I'm only going to spend maybe 15-20 minutes with it and see what we can get done. Unfortunately, my camera was not going for most of this clean out. I did throw away a lot of things that I found in the bins that were old and just a little bit left in them. It's just something that I really have to do pretty often because, even though there's just 3 of us, we tend to just kind of forget about stuff and put things, and there it sits. So it was just a quick little cleanup, but I got rid of a lot of things. So I hope you were able to see some of the work. I think my camera slipped part of the time, but I have spent, 10 minutes, right at 10 minutes. And let me just show you how much better it is in that short period of time. So I got all of that cleaned. I went ahead and put these chips up here because they didn't really fit there, and I think we might have forgotten about them. We do make a lot of Rice Krispie treats, so we had a couple of boxes of those, but I cleared off some of the other boxes. I got this back in order, cleared out some that were old and we weren't eating, straightened this one up just a little bit, and then my little popcorn area, little pasta. We don't have a lot of groceries right now, as you can see, and then a few little sweet treats there, and just a little bit up here to make it look a little bit better. I don't really know what all this is. I'm gonna have to go through those cans, but I don't really keep a lot of groceries anymore. I don't know. It's been less lately. And then I did straighten up a little bit down here. And then over here, I'm gonna let this be. It's not in bad shape. We do have like drink mixes, and I don't really use drink mixes, so I don't really know which ones are good and which ones aren't. So I really need Caroline to look through those. This is no good. And then I have my little snacks in these spots, and I think that looks pretty good. And then up here, I typically put little mixes and things like that. So for 10 minutes, I think this is looking so much better. And I ended up with a bag full of trash. That's kind of what always happens. This I'm going to put somewhere else. That's trash. And then I've got to put the napkins up. And then I've got some plastic cutlery that I'm going to put down in the bottom. So that's it for that little job. So I'm going to take just a few minutes, probably even less than 10, and just give this a quick wipe down. Again, we don't have much food, as you can see. I think most everything over here is probably okay, but I may just look. So 10 minutes to see what we can do. So I'm gonna look over here and just see if there's anything that I think's expired. I did find a few things. I hate leftovers when they get left behind. So I got rid of some of that and a few other things that we had at the beach that's just kind of like, ugh, you know, now. But let's just see what's over here. I'm gonna make egg roll in a bowl tonight, so I know I'm gonna use some of that. Like, I don't think we've been using this. Dressing. Teriyaki sauce. Most of these things looked okay. Caroline typically has had those kind of color coordinated. It's kind of gotten out of that, but I did move a few things around. I use my lemon juice in my water daily, so I kind of wanted that to be in a little bit better spot for me to get to it. Got rid of 1 or 2 things in there that was expired. A few more things I'm thinking if we don't use in the next couple weeks is probably going to go also. But, you know, it's just one of those things. You just have to make time to do it ever so often, because the next thing you know, you'll be pulling out stuff that's, 5 or 10 years old before you know what's happened. Of course, we have some laundry that we're still working on, so I've gotten most of mine done. Caroline started hers, so I'm going to get this put up and get another load going, and we'll move on to the next thing. I don't know about y'all, but I feel like summer is just flying by once again. You know, once 4th of July is over, it's kind of like everybody starts to shift into back to school mode and even start thinking about fall. So I am going to be videoing soon. I did a back to school edition last year, and I'm going to go to some of my favorite stores and just video the school supplies that they have. It's that teacher part of me that's still there. I love back to school supplies. So here we are, and this is just real life stuff. I've got things thrown over there, kind of scattered here, a few things here, and it just needs a little quick pick me up. And if you do this ever so often, you know, every couple of days, you won't have such a mess in the end. So this is not going to take me long either. Today is all about just little quick do my hickeys and getting it cleaned up. So let's see if I can zip through here real fast. And these I just kind of keep all of my sliding shoes down here, because this is mainly what I'm wearing and probably will be wearing for a while. Not in any particular order, because let's be honest, it's got to be realistic for me to keep it together. So I just kind of put all the little slides in that basket. And then these are kind of more my little dressier shoes over here. I think Caroline's borrowed a pair, which is fine. My girls and I wear the same size in shoes, so that comes in handy from time to time. And then I've got my tennis shoes here. These are the ones that I wear most often, but I'm not wearing them a lot right now because it's so hot. And then these are more these little, you know, rubber slip-on shoes up there. Then I got a little mail to put up. This is what I've been sleeping in, so let me put that in a spot. So these need washing, and my closet's right by the bathroom hamper, so that's easy enough. And I just did a real quick, just straightened up a little bit, got all that stuff kind of situated, hung up a few bracelets that had fallen over. So it looks better in here to me. You know, and if I had more time, I'm sure there's more things that I could do, but I want to keep it, you know, minimal enough that I can come in here and just do a quick little straighten from time to time like I did today. I'm probably going to do maybe just a couple more minutes, and then I'll share with you what I do. Okay, that's it. And this does not look like a Pinterest closet, and that's okay because this is real life. And you've got to figure out what is handy and works best for you. So just straighten up my t-shirts that I wear on the daily, you know, the kind of work I do. This is pretty much what I wear, sort of by color. These are mainly Auburn t-shirts, and then I've got some black and gray ones up here. My school t-shirts I have in a different spot. Just leggings, and then all my shorts and stuff are up there. So I feel better just getting things off of the floor and not piled up, and that's just some stuff I've got to take in the kitchen. So yeah, less than 10 minutes, probably 5, just for a quick pick-me-up. So here's the other thing that I really wanted to get done today. These are some clothes that we're going to take to consignment, so I'm going to get those on hangers. I have a few things at the church that I'm going to add to this patriotic stuff, and then I'm going to put that stuff back up because I really didn't do that this year here. So let's go ahead and get these together, and I'll straighten up maybe a few little things I see around, and that's going to be what I'm going to try to accomplish today. I'm still looking at things as I'm talking. That's my Bible stuff. Anyway, let's get this done first. See, my mind just wanders everywhere, y'all. Our system has just been when Caroline cleans out her closet and I do mine, we just take it right to the craft room. And I have this closet in there where I keep the hangers that we use to take the items to the consignment store. And, you know, they'll just sit up there. They're out of the way. And then when I get a chance, I just go up there and hang them all. I think that they're still taking a little bit of summer. So some of this, I feel like it could kind of go into fall because, you know, we have hot weather really through September and sometimes even October. So I just went ahead and got all of these things hung, and then I'll just give them a call one day this week and see when I can drop them off. And what we do is we just use the money that we make off of the clothes that we sell there to buy other things there. So I typically never ask for a cash out on the money that we make off of our clothes. It's just when we go in there and we see something that we want, most of the time we have money on our account that we can buy that item for. So it's just kind of like trading, and it works great. Some of the things that I think maybe would not sell that well, I just go ahead and take those to donate. But if they have things that they don't want to sell, they donate them for me. So these, I think I can wear, and they're brown. So I think I could make these work for fall. So I'm going to keep these out. I'm not going to take the bathing suit because they're probably through taking those. I think the rest of it they'll still take. I mean, it's going to be hot here for so long. You know, why not? I'm really going to have to get in this craft room closet again soon, but that's for another day. I think I'm going to call that part 1. This is house reset part 1. And the next time, I may work on this closet some, and even my bathroom drawers could use a little freshening up. So yeah, it's time for lunch. I hope that you got a little bit done around your house. Just a little motivation. You know, every time you do something, it doesn't have to be an all-day affair. I've probably been doing this for about 45 minutes today, maybe. So, but I do feel better because I got a little bit done. So even if you just have 10 or 15 minutes, you can get a lot done in that time. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you on the next one.